That works.
Hello and welcome, fellow digital soldiers, to Tru Reporting. On today's podcast, we will be covering memes, Julian Assange being arrested from the Ecuadorian embassy, and a lot more. But before we get into any of that, my friends, would you please welcome our new sponsor, Noble Gold. Hey friends, Thomas here from Tru Reporting. Today I wanted to tell you about the President Trump 2020 Freedom Coin. Mine came in a few days ago and I love the way it looks on my desk. It comes in silver or gold, making it an investment in precious metals and a timeless tribute to our President of the United States. The front features the 45th President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. Against all odds, President Trump was able to overcome the Republican establishment, the corrupt media, the cabal, and Hillary Clinton and the Democrats to become the 45th President of the United States. The front of the 2020 Freedom Coin honors the President with an engraving of his bust. The reverse side highlights President Trump's accomplishments. First major tax reform in 30 years, lowest unemployment rate in 18 years, jobless claims lowest since 1973, and the Dow Jones at its highest in history. If you want to add one of these coins to your own collection, go to TrumpCoin2020.com. And don't forget to use the promo code TRUreporting to get a $5 off the silver and Tru Reporting Gold to get $100 off the gold coin. All right, guys, welcome. Huge news today. WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange arrested after Ecuador withdraws asylum. In my honest opinion, my friends, I believe that this is optics. I tweeted about this when it came out. The disheveled look, the holding of the book, everything about this, it just seems like it was optics. It didn't seem real to me. I believe that he is going to be freed and brought back to United States to be a huge part in military tribunals, to be honest. So, anyways, let's go ahead and hop into it, my friends. This is Tru Reporting. WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange was charged Thursday with conspiracy to commit computer intrusion for aiding Chelsea Manning in the cracking of a password to a classified U.S. government computer in 2010. The U.S. Justice Department announced hours after Assange's arrest in London. Assange is accused of engaging in a conspiracy with Manning, the former U.S. Army analyst, in breaking a password stored on a U.S. Defense Department computer connected to a U.S. government computer network for classified documents and communications. The Justice Department said Manning later transmitted a trove of classified government files to Assange, whose website posted the materials to a worldwide audience. Cracking the password allowed Manning to use a different username rather than her own, officials said. My friends, without this man, without Julian Assange, I would still be asleep. I would be completely oblivious to what has been going on in our world. And thanks to this man releasing the Podesta emails, the Hillary emails, so on and so forth, he, in my opinion, is a patriot. A patriot, and Edward Snowden is a traitor. So I just want to make that point clear. Back to the news, guys. So we could see payback. AG Barr puts Obama on notice. This is crazy. Attorney General Barr puts Obama on notice, forms team to review FBI probe into Trump campaign. It is happening, everyone. The FBI says, according to Fox News, Barr's assembled team will investigate how the Russia probe began, who opened it, which officials played a role in handling certain aspects, and perhaps most importantly, did the FBI mislead the FISA court to obtain a warrant to spy on Trump campaign officials? The FBI's July 2016 counterintelligence investigation was formally opened by anti-Trump former FBI agent Peter Strzok, Ex-FBI counsel Lisa Page, with whom Strzok was romantically involved, revealed during a closed-door congressional interview that the FBI, in quote, knew so little about whether allegations against the Trump campaign were true or not true. At the time, they opened the probe, noting that they had just, in quote, a paucity of evidence because we are just starting down the path of vetting the allegations. Page later said that it was, in quotes, entirely common that the FBI would begin a counterintelligence investigation with just a small amount of evidence. Former FBI Director James Comey would testify later that when the agency initiated its counterintelligence probe, its possible collusion between Trump campaign officials and the Russian government, investigators didn't know whether we had anything. And that, in fact, when I was fired as director in May 2017, I still didn't know whether there was anything to it. During his hearing on Monday before Congress, Barr told lawmakers that his reviewing the Bureau's conduct, in particular during the summer of 2016, when the FBI began spying on Trump campaign officials. I am reviewing the conduct of the investigation and trying to get my arms around all the aspects of counterintelligence investigation that was conducted during the summer of 2016, Barr said at the hearing. Huge, my friends. This is not a joke. They're basically going after everybody. Republicans have called for a careful review as to whether the FBI, in violation of Page's constitutional rights and FBI procedures, misled the the FISA court or withheld exculpatory information, and Barr testified that a DOJ review of the FBI's FISA practices was in progress. The FBI's ultimately successful October 2016 warrant application to surveil Page, which relied in part on information from the British ex-spy Christopher Steele, whose anti-Trump views are now well documented, flatly accused Page of conspiring with Russians. That's unbelievable. Page has never been charged with any wrongdoing, and he since has sued the Democrat National Committee for defamation. The FBI assured the FISA court on numerous occasions in the October 2016 warrant application and in subsequent renewals that other sources, including a Yahoo News article, independently corroborated Steele's claims without evidence to back it up. It later emerged that Steele was also the source of the Yahoo News article written by reporter Michael Isakoff. The FBI also quoted directly from a disputed Washington Post opinion piece to argue that Trump's views on providing lethal arms to Ukraine and working towards better relations with Russia was a possible indicator that the campaign had been compromised. It's about time that someone investigate the investigators. The American people want answers about why the Obama administration opened a phony investigation into Trump and spied on his campaign. Amen to that. And I think William Barr is going to be the hammer coming down on the deep state. So let's go ahead and get into memes real quick. A lot of information coming out, so we need to do that. Mark Taylor says Obama will be seen giving testimony about why he did things. He will be seen by all spitting and sputtering. He will not be able to complete a sentence. The world will say, this is the man that almost took down America. Justice will be served. Bill Barr puts Barack Obama on notice. Fires first shots incoming. Yeah, this is huge, my friends. Huge. Anonymous posted on 4/9. We win. We are now almost exactly at 10 days since Q's last post. Q is quiet, but the storm clouds are gathering. And again, my friends, I have been extremely proactive. This has been recorded a couple days ago, so bear with me as the information is still, in my opinion, relevant. It says here, yellow vest protests across Europe. Macron on life support. Theresa May on life support. Angela Merkel on life support. Justin Trudeau on life support. Obama seeking shelter abroad. HRC all but silent from the shadows. Sealed indictment count up another 6,000 since last month. As a reminder, the U.S. produces about 1,000 sealed indictments in a given year historically. The Mueller report, aka blockade, now removed, and yet the water is still. What an incredible time to be alive. My father dropped out of high school, lied to the draft board, and joined the Navy to fight on Midway during World War II. He told stories of the war, but not many. The majority of time was the relative calm in between battles. There was a lot of time spent preparing, drilling, exercising, but most of the time was spent waiting. The war lasted years, but the real history lives on in the stories. Pictures and few motion pictures captured of the battles. Absolutely. The iconic picture of the flag raising during the Battle of Iwo Jima is our hallmark on the Chan. It depicts a small band of brothers working together to hoist the stars and stripes above the battlefield, well before the fighting was finished. Today, our band of brothers and sisters are beyond what this epic picture we use as our own represents. Our battle is global. Our prize is truth and true and freedom from the masters of evil. We can tell we are close to victory because the battle on the board rages with more outside flak than patriotic anon contribution. We are nearly overrun by shills and agenda brigades doing everything imaginable to sway opinion, deflate morale, and spread dissension within the ranks. They all have one thing in common. They understand that divided we fall, and so work with all their might to do just that, divide us. I don't know about my other friends on this board, but I for one stand for freedom. Let's today celebrate our unity, our commitment, our compassion for the Great Awakening by hoisting the flag of our fathers over this great land and the entire world. Just like the brave warriors band together to raise the flag on Iwo Jima before the battle had concluded, in the midst of the entrenched machine gun fire, embedded enemy snipers and scattered landmines, to pronounce the certainty of their resolve toward victory. Today I raise this great flag to remind my fellow patriots that as the battle rages, victory is ours. God bless America. God bless the people of the world. God bless Q+. Where we go one, we go all. And I wanted to share that with you because I found it to be boosting of morale, and just overall the positivity coming from that is overwhelming. Obama is now under investigation. This is from BNL News. Breaking: Attorney General William Barr confirmed under oath today that the Obama administration used federal intelligence agencies to spy on the presidential campaign of Donald Trump in 2016. Old Hussein is going down, my friends. And this is incredible. Let me zoom in for you. You can see. A traitor's justice, phase 3. Panic in D.C. Rats everywhere. For those who decide to save the taxpayers some money, there is no escaping God. This is the reflection of Trump's eye. Zoomed in really close, you can see the media. They are surrounded. And it says here that month, day, 2014, 2019 to 4/10/2019. Include an in calculation. 1 day is added, resulting in 55 days. This is what this man endures every single day. The media, the lying media. Wikipedia is still controlling the narrative that spying against Trump is a false conspiracy theory. Today, Barr confirmed that Trump was spied on. Unbelievable. But Wikipedia says Spygate conspiracy theory by Donald Trump. This is not a conspiracy theory anymore, my friends. This is a conspiracy to overthrow a sitting president. I found this. This is very cool. Not seeking re-election. This is from 5/8/18. All of these names from October 31st. Satanic evil pieces of crap control our country. Manafort, Halper, Page, Papadopoulos, etc. All. It says Manafort was placed into Trump's camp, as well as others. Deals must be cut to walk away. Otherwise, 70% of elected politicians would be in jail. You are seeing it already begin. Defense of pure evil. P.S. Soros is targeted. Watch the resignations in the House and Senate. Deals must be cut. Future proofs past. See post from 5/8/18. Do not fall victim to mainstream media or other fake false narrative pushes. Stay the course. And that is what we have to do, my friends. I know a lot of other YouTubers are just getting bashed with censorship and everything else under the umbrella. And, we need to stay the course, my friends. And the big news, as I talked about before, Julian Assange giving the thumbs up after being arrested and pulled from the Ecuadorian embassy. Very huge. He does look disheveled. In my opinion, this could be optics. I'm not sure. I believe him to be okay. Julian Assange pictured sitting in the back of a van in handcuffs with his thumbs up. Trust the plan. The Great Awakening. Where we go one, we go all. QAnon. Wake up, America. Save America. Save the world, too. Make Earth great again. This is from FoxNews.com. Julian Assange, not a, in quote, hero, Obama DHS chief says. It says here Julian Assange was in the embassy for 2,487 days. Q drop 2487. Declassified general public going public. Whoa. Placeholder declass general public. Placeholder special C underscore pub. We'll continue on with this. Desperate agencies do stupid things. Dead cat bounce. You may have the site, but we have the source. Panic is good. Panic is right. So who has the source? WikiLeaks has the source. But back then, I believe, in my personal opinion, I think that WikiLeaks has definitely been comped since Julian Assange has been elsewhere. But panic is good. Panic is right. July 2018, the month the world discovered the truth. Conspiracy no more. Time to feed. July, right? Because the clock is 1 year off. July could be the day. The month, rather. Why is QAnon leading an anti-establishment Trump voters to embrace regime change and neoconservatism? Again, WikiLeaks is compromised. The same media demanding that the Mueller report be replaced or be released with classified information unredacted is about to celebrate as a journalist is arrested for publishing classified material unredacted. Julian Assange, the people are with you. I trust the plan. Keep fighting. Absolutely. Check out Q's old posts. Julian has the servers. Julian is the source, and he is coming to the United States. Happening status. It's happening. Wow. So we see here, we will zoom in on everything. Who is in the picture, SCOTUS? I am seeing Julian Assange making the sign language Q2. Whoa, Nelly. Panic in DC is right. Santa Claus look-alike coming to town. As we can see here. Unbelievable. Holding the book. WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange arrested. Looks like Santa Claus. Well, yeah, he's disheveled. He's always had a beard, though, but just, very short beard. It says here, eventually faces extradition in the U.S. I expect Assange to be arrested, forced through a legal process of discovery, trial, and testimony, ending with an exoneration and his recognition as one of the saviors of humanity. That is from Joe M. And I agree. And you should check out this book. Let me see if I have the back of it. Yes, so I will show you the back of this Gore Vidal book. It's pretty incredible. This is from QAnon 76. Julian Assange in the news? Think James Clapper or James Comey. It says here, server unlocks SR. We know Rich, right? MS_13, 2187 nearby, or 2187 nearby. Phones unlock, command and control. Estimated time of arrival, estimated. It has begun. So I'm guessing that Julian Assange has information on SR. 2 people were murdered because they were trying to unlock phones and command control. This is the book, the back of the book that Julian Assange was carrying. It says, in quote, from Gore Vidal, I think everybody should take a sober look at the world about us. Remember that practically everything that you were told about other countries is untrue. What we're told about ourselves and our great strength and how much love we are, forget it. Our strength is there, but it's the kind of strength that blows off your hand while you hold up the grenade. It's a suicidal strength as well as a murderous one. So here we are, and let us hope it is not the end of the road, even though there's every sign that it is not the yellow brick road up ahead. Unbelievable, guys. So, this is the book. The Cold War, the U.S. media and society, the Kennedys, the atomic bomb, Roosevelt's vision of an American empire, the Bush administration, Democrats and religion, the national security state, voting fraud in Ohio during the 2004 election. It is all still ongoing, my friends. And hopefully our president can bring all this down. So, my friends, if you found this informative and you enjoyed it, please subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on Twitter at Tru Reporting, and don't forget to leave a like. The more likes that this video receives, the more times it is recommended to other viewers, thus more eyes on the truth. My friends, you can donate to this channel by going to my PayPal and my Patreon in the description box below. I would greatly appreciate it. This is what helps keeps this channel afloat. My friends, be kind and loving to one another, and I will talk to you very soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.